Hey guys, so today I want to do a side-by-side comparison here with the Sony Xperia E1 versus the Sony Xperia Z2. So we have one of the cheapest new Sony Xperia phones here versus one of the most expensive Xperia phones here. So here the E1 features like a 4-inch display, and then we do have this one over here, the Z2, which is waterproof and all that cool stuff, dust proof as well. So that one has a 5.2-inch display, so you can definitely see that there's a big difference here, which is also pretty cool, I think, to go over. We can also see here when we put them on top here that, I mean, one of them is just a little baby, and if we check out the thickness here, you can also kind of see here how they are a little bit the same design, but still not. I mean, it's a thicker variant here, almost like twice the thickness. It's pretty intense. And we check them out here. Of course, this one has a premium glass feeling versus this smaller Sony phone here, which has more like a plastic feeling and look. And you can also see that when I'm going from the side here and showing the display, you can see that this one has kind of like a grayish look here. That's because it's not as good display. And I mean, there's some big differences here. Check out the processor here. We do get a 1.2 gigahertz, actually a dual-core processor in the Sony Xperia E1. But then again, remember, I mean, this one costs around 6 times as much, or 5 times as much. This one, 1.2 gigahertz dual-core processor, Cortex A7, versus this one, which has, I think it's 2.3 gigahertz or 2.5 gigahertz quad-core. And it is Snapdragon, it's Qualcomm, I guess, Snapdragon 801, which is the lightest and greatest stuffs. It really is snappy. You can also see I run a custom launcher here. I have the Nova launcher, which is changing the UI a little bit. But in terms of the Sony UI, they have some similarities here, definitely, like the app section here. You don't have these mini apps that you do get on the Sony Xperia Z2. I mean, we have some quick mini apps here, like a calculator which you can bring out, and then you can move it around like this. It's pretty epic, actually. But that's not something that you do get here. You don't also get like a clear all things, clear all apps. I think we do get that in the Z2 as well. You do have different versions of Android here. You do get the latest version here on the Z2, which is Android 4.4 KitKat, versus I guess only Android 4.3 here on the smaller baby. Let's see here if we can go into settings. Yeah, here you can kind of see that they kind of do have the same kind of UI layout, because they are from the same year. So when we go down to about phone here, Android 4.3, I don't think the Xperia E1 is going to get the newer version of Android either, because it's just a little bit older. Features a 3 megapixel camera versus this 21 or 20 megapixel camera that you do get inside of the Z2, which is pretty intense, actually. Also can record like 4K video, or if it was 2K video. It's pretty intense. It's super snappy. This 3 megapixel camera inside of this one, Snapdragon 200 also, I think it is, versus Snapdragon 801, as I say. This one, its camera is like a joke. I know that this phone is probably not meant to take pictures and stuff with, but that you can't even tap the focus, that's a little bad. But 3 megapixel camera versus like a 21 megapixel camera, it's not a camera phone. I can tell you what this is. This is basically like a Walkman phone, because you can kind of see it's meant for music mostly, because you have a Walkman button up here, and a speaker here, which is pretty okay. You can kind of see that the speakers on the Z2 is down here, and also up here, very discreet looking, and there can also be some fun things here. I wanted to do this overall comparison look here. Of course, this one also has a 1080p resolution display, which is pretty intense, versus this I guess like 480 x 800 resolution display here on the on the Z or on the Sony Xperia E1. This one I guess has a 1700 milliamp battery, and this one has like I think 3200 milliamps or something. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. So yeah, I wanted to do this quick video. I might do some gaming comparisons, or I don't think I have to. I mean, we already know which one is the winner, but I wanted to do a video where I compare them a little bit. Sony's cheapest here versus the more of a expensive phone here that they do have. So I definitely might do some more videos if I feel like it. So yeah, just quickly a video. Have a great day. Peace out.